Hey everyone, it's Rachel back again with another reaction video. Today I will be reacting to a band that I have never heard before. They are called Worth the Wait. The song is called Blackwater. It looks like it came out on November 26th of this year, so relatively newer song. I am excited to check it out. It's supposed to be metalcore, so thank you very much for getting this over to me. I am stoked to check it out. So I love metalcore. Hopefully we'll get some cool stuff, some unique stuff going on. I am going to stop talking and we are going to get straight into it.
Lights are still on, but nobody's home. Patting my pocket. What the fuck is my phone? Choking on the words that would come in my throat. Life is a party, so let's make a toast. Before I say it again, life is like this, we all die in the end. We're born to exist, but what is the car? Existence and torture and all of it's lost. Yes, before I say it again, life is like this, we all die in the end. We're born to exist, but what is the car? Existence and torture and all of it's lost.
Alright, so Worth the Wait, Blackwater, let's discuss. I think that this one is a tricky one for me because it would have been something very much up my alley, like 2012, right around there in, the end of my high school years and stuff. I was listening to a lot of Asking Alexandria, stuff like that I would almost consider to be like partycore for some reasons, even though it has absolutely those metalcore components to it and stuff. There are just certain reasons, mainly lyrically, I think, that I would consider it to be kind of like partycore almost, but I don't know. We'll discuss it as a whole. I don't by any means think that this is a bad song at all, though. Otherwise, I would not be reviewing it probably. I haven't really come into that situation yet. But that is not what I'm saying at all. We'll start picking it apart a little bit and talk more about it. The intro I thought was very fun musically. I think that was a very good introduction to the song. I was jamming out to it. And I think the part where they lost me a little bit was the opening lyrics. That's one of the pieces that I'm talking about, kind of like partycore sounding lyrically stuff that you hear a lot if you go back and listen to like Stand Up and Scream from Asking Alexandria, stuff like right around there. So that's kind of what first sat with me when I heard the opening lyrics, and it took me a minute to get past that kind of. Although with this, I'm really a fan of the screams used in this. I think that it's a little bit, I'm not sure, especially the high screams. I think used differently, this would be like really far up there for me because I really enjoyed the vocals, especially towards the end, getting some of those higher screams. I think used differently, maybe they'd be like top notch for me. There was part of this song around, I think it was like a minute and 20 seconds in or something like that, where it goes down to like this little instrumental part where the drums and bass are kind of going with some backup vocals. Maybe backup vocals, they were very low, so I'm not sure if they were backup or what, but you couldn't really even make out what was being said there. But that instrumental part right there was awesome. Something about just that part of the song where you can hear the bass very clearly. I love that, and I thought the vocals that were on that part could have been like a little more clear or louder in the mix, but it was really fine with me because I got to hear more of that instrumental part that I was really digging. I thought that, yeah, the vocals on that part could have been a bit louder, but instrumentally that was spot on for me. That lead up to the breakdown with the "where the fuck is my phone" part in there, that was kind of like a talking part. That's another part for me that kind of reminded me of something I'd listened to in like the Asking Alexandria days. I think it fit much more organically for me then than it does now into songs because, and that's definitely nothing against Worth the Wait because I've even noticed it revisiting stuff I used to listen to, like going back and listening to stuff that I listened to a lot then. Those parts for some reason just, they don't fit as well into the songs for me. There's something about my taste that has changed. So that's strictly preference. It's all subjective. But for me, that part is like meh. And I don't know what it does for me. I think it may be something to do with the music that I used to listen to. So that's not really fair, but still. But when it gets into a more screaming on that part, I think it's the same words over again, but it's more, you know, performed lyric with screaming and such. You get more fun instrumentals in that part. And something I really love about this song in general, I was talking about it in that little instrumental part that I liked a lot, but just the groove of the bass overall in this song, it seems to be mixed really well bass-wise. You can hear a lot of the bass, and it's definitely grooving along in this song, and I absolutely love that. That's something that I don't think I see as much because of how much it sticks out to me when I do get a nice little, you know, bass part or a song that has a lot of bass in it, or it's, you know, the bass is mixed higher up in the mix, whatever the case may be. I love that. So overall for me, I feel like this is a bit, maybe even generic is the word I'm looking for. I'm not sure what even, because generic is thrown on so many things. I tried to break it down for you to explain what it was. I think it's like that talking part, "where the fuck is my phone," some of the lyrics and stuff. Just make it for where I'm at in my life right now. I don't connect with that music as well as I used to. So I think that's really what it is. It's great musically. It's written well, but I think I'd be looking for a little something more to get it put on the playlist, to get it going on repeat, stuff like that. But for me, I will absolutely check out some more stuff from Worth the Wait. I think this sounds like very much potential. I always word things so strangely, but I think this sounds like a lot of potential. And for me, this is not a deal breaker just because some of the stuff didn't flow right up my alley, you know? So let me know what you thought in the comments. I'm sure some people were really digging this song. Some people may have had the same thoughts I had. Let me know what you thought in the comments, and if you have a different song that you would like to see added to either of the lists that I work off of when I'm doing request-based videos. Both links will be in the description, as well as the invite link for the Discord server. We have a ton of fun conversation going on there, a bunch of different Discord channels that you could post your pets, what you're listening to, whatever you really want to talk about. There's probably a channel for it. And if not, we can try to get one added. So if you're interested, link will be in the description. And lastly, if you are enjoying the style of bands, music, and content that I post on my YouTube channel, I post more music-related content on Instagram. My handle there is the same as my YouTube channel. It is Rachel Reacts. I will put it up here on the screen for you and also link it in the description if you have any interest in following me. And as always, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it.